Hello, friends. Hopefully, we're good. It's kids yogi and recording artist Bari Koral here. Hope you can hear me okay. I hope you're doing okay today. It is such a pleasure to be here with you today and to serve you. We're going to be here for about 15 minutes or so. I'm going to be giving you at least 5 techniques that you can use to relax yourself and calm your children and be at peace and reduce stress. So, in order to make the most out of our time together, I'd like you to silence your phones. I'm going to actually do that right now. I'm going to silence my phone. And if you can go somewhere without distractions, that would be great. Again, I only have about 15 minutes or so with you today, and I do think that these tools will really serve you. They're very powerful. Some are right out of my own personal toolbox, and I've never shared them before. But in order to make the most out of our time together, I want them to really land. So hopefully, you can be really present with me today, and I'm excited about that. Um, so before I begin and I start to share these tools, this is quite a time. And I thought I would just check in quickly and see how you're doing. So if you're here with us on YouTube, you can tell me in the chat, maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, how you're feeling today. 10 being the most stressed, the most anxious, or a phrase that describes maybe how you're feeling. And if you're not on YouTube, if you're not in the chat, you can just think about this number or you can even write it down. So it's nice to just kind of check in a little bit and kind of know where our numbers are. Yeah, I've had a lot of tens and nines and eights and sevens and some smaller numbers, but let's see if we can reduce them today a bit, and I hope we are feeling good. I'm gonna give you some good stuff today. One takeaway that I am noticing or I'm thinking about is, we were stressed before, right? Teachers, an 8.5, thank you. We were stressed before. We were suffering before, and many teachers have been suffering for a long time. Many of us. So this is a great time to start to use some of these skills. This is a wonderful time to start to build up our tools so we can emerge stronger. And I really hope that we can do that today. So let me start with something specifically for you, friends, and then I'll work with bringing you things for the children. This is a new favorite, and I've been using it often. It's a Japanese modality that balances the mind and the body and the spirit. And you can start to use this the moment that you feel anxiety. And this is what we do: we place the right hand on our forehead and we place the left hand on our heart. And hopefully, we're somewhere where you can close your eyes right now. So, the right hand's on the forehead and the left hand is on the heart. And this is the first hold. And what you're going to do here is just be in the hold and just start to do some breathing in and out, starting to tune into the breath as you tune into this hold, breathing in and out. And you can breathe however you feel right now. But one thing that's really nice is to take a moment to try to smooth out the exhale. So breathing in and a nice full exhale. Breathing in and out at your own pace with a nice exhale. So enjoy this hold for a moment. This is something that you can do before you go to sleep. It could be something that you do when you first wake up or at any time. You can do this hold for a few moments. You could do it for a few minutes. I've done it for quite a few minutes. Breathing in and out. Okay. So that's the first hold. The second hold is we're going to keep our left hand on our heart and we're going to place our right hand on our belly. And you can go ahead and close your eyes again. And now we're just breathing into this hold and we're feeling this hold. And maybe you can feel your belly rising and falling. So the belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. Breathing at your own pace, but tuning into your belly breath, rising on the inhale, falling on the exhale. Just letting yourself be in this hold and trusting it. Breathing in, breathing out, very balancing, grounding and calming. One more time. Breathe in and out. Okay. So now you have another tool for your toolbox. Okay. You've got your holds, and I hope that you can use them and see how powerful they can be, especially when you start to really pay attention to your breath. And the idea is now we're in our breath. That's where we want to be. Okay. The next tool I'm going to give you for yourself, this is called a thymus rub, and you're just going to go a rub right here along your chest. And what happens when we are afraid or when we are stressed, the self talk is really negative, and that perpetuates more stress and more suffering. And the idea is when we're a little bit kinder with our self talk about stress, amazing things can happen. So the idea is that when we're feeling anxious or when we're feeling stressed, we rub here, we rub the thymus muscle. We say something to ourselves like, even though I feel this stress, or even though I feel this fear, I completely love and accept myself. And if that is not available to you, then you could say something, even though I feel this stress, it's okay. Even though I feel this stress, it's okay. I'm okay. It's the fear. It's not me. And this is true. There are thoughts, not you. So just the way that we let things go, it's the fear, it's not me. So just maybe rubbing the thymus muscle and saying what's ever possible for you right now. Even though I feel this stress and I feel this anxiety, I completely love and accept myself. And I've been doing this work for a long time. I'll tell you that my husband and I had broken up, and we had broken up not very well. And we got back together a year later for a new date. And I was so nervous. And I remember being in the bathroom saying, even though I'm so nervous, I completely love and accept myself. And even though I have no idea what's going to happen tonight, I completely love and accept myself. And it was so helpful. And that self talk was one of the single most things that changed out of my anxiety. I used to suffer from a major panic disorder. And when I learned to be kinder to myself, when I learned to be more nurturing with these thoughts of fear, that was probably the biggest thing that shifted. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do, to be a little kinder, to be a little bit more nurturing, the way that you would talk to a friend or you would talk to a baby, like, it's okay. It's okay. All right. So it's a really powerful one. You have another tool in your toolbox, and I hope that you will use that, and you can use it often. Trust me, I use it pretty often. Now I'm going to give you one of my favorites for children. It's very simple, but it's also really powerful. You're going to start with the thumb and the first finger, and then you're going to move on to the middle finger, your ring finger, and your pinky. So you're touching each fingertip here. And the mantra that we want to say is simply, peace begins with me. And try the other side. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Keep going. Peace begins with me. Now close your eyes if you can and say it louder. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And a little bit quieter. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And now with a whisper, peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And now say it to yourself. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with. Good. Go ahead and take a nice inhale and exhale, let it out. Okay, so peace begins with me. You can even use that with your thymus rub when you're feeling anxious. Peace begins with me. These things really make a difference, these affirmations and the rubbing, the nurturing, the kindness. You can even say it in your hold, right hand, left hand. Peace begins with me. And a nice breath in and out. And your second hold. Peace begins with me. Your breath in and out. So these are very simple but powerful mantras, and you can use them all the time. I use them daily. They're really, really powerful. So the more that we use them, the more that we're building up our neurotransmitters and we're creating new neural pathways to relax our amygdala and to feel stronger, to strengthen our executive function, and to be able to better handle the waves of life. All right. So now I'll share one of the things that I'm known for. I do a lot of guided relaxations for children with really nice music. So this one I'm going to do is called Rainbow Relaxation. This is so nice and calming, very grounding. We usually do this maybe at the end of a yoga class, but we do this at circle time. We do this before nap, after nap. I mean, we can do this anytime during the day before bedtime. There's never a bad time to do rainbow relaxation. We could start with just a little 3-minute relaxation during our day. A lot of teachers are starting to use these mindfulness techniques throughout their homeschool and their in classroom environment all day long. They're peppering their lessons with it. So it's just so wonderful. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes here as well. And I'm going to hopefully play some music for you that you'll be able to hear. The music is so powerful, really helps us relax. I'm going to take you through this, and then I'm going to give you this relaxation. It's on my YouTube channel. Bari Koral is my name, and I've got a popular YouTube channel for kids yoga and mindfulness. So it's going to be right there for you in the mindfulness playlist. So for now, all you need to do is just relax and close your eyes and let some of this relaxation hopefully wash over you. So here's a rainbow relaxation. As we close our eyes, let's imagine the color red. Red filling up our legs, red in our feet, red in our toes. You can feel red in the fronts of your legs and the back of your leg, relaxing with the color red. Red is also the color of strength, and you can say to yourself, I am strong. Breathing in and breathing out the color red in your legs. And now imagine the color yellow glowing inside your belly, warming you from the sun like the yellow rays. You could take some calming breaths in and out and feel the warmth of yellow in and out of your belly. Maybe you can feel that belly rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. And now feel your heart. Imagine the color green in your heart, warming and relaxing you. Breathing in the color green, breathing out. Let your heart expand with the color green. Breathing in and out of your heart. And now the color blue. Let's feel the color blue coming into our chest. Breathing in a bright blue or a soft blue into the chest. Breathing in and breathing out. Quality here of breath, breathing in and out. And knowing that blue is the color of peace and inviting that peace into your body today. And now in our face, breathing in the color purple into our eyes, into our cheeks, and into our mouths. Breathing in the color purple, breathing out at your own pace. Even our eyes hold so much tension, just letting the eyes recede into the sockets, resting the eyes, relaxing the cheeks and the mouth. Breathing in the beautiful purple and breathing out. And now Let a golden light shine through your body from the top of your head all the way to the bottom of your feet. A nice golden light warming up the back of your spine. Breathe into this golden light. And as you breathe in and out, you feel warm and peaceful, and relaxed. And stay in this space for another moment or two. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. So that was Rainbow Relaxation or Gingerbread Man Relaxation. I have a longer version with a Gingerbread Man, which you'll find on the YouTube channel. All right, so how are we doing now? So we did a few tools. We have some new tools for your toolbox. I hope you enjoy them. I hope that you notice maybe some of those thoughts in the beginning, dissipating and maybe inviting a little bit more of that peace. And my last suggestion for you today is some yoga. Yoga really prepares us to relax. It's the systematic forward bending and back bending and little twists. So, in a little yoga class, for example, we might do a little yoga first and then get to our rainbow relaxation. There are some lovely books you can do with children. So, what are some of my favorite books? I've got uh, the Brown Bear book. You know, any book that has some yoga, some animals in it is great. So you can act out the yoga poses. Brown Bear, Pete the Cat, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Commotion in the Ocean. Those are all great books for yoga. And also on that YouTube channel, my YouTube, just Bari Koral on YouTube, I've got a lot of kids yoga videos that you can do or you can share. And I created little playlists, little mini yoga classes that you can do. All right, so I hope that you're feeling a little bit better. The idea, friends, is that we want to do something every day. We want to be consistent. We want to use up this time to improve our executive function, to strengthen our ability to handle stress, and to be able to ride the waves of life. So I really hope that you can find something consistent, find some of these tools. You can replay this, you can come back to this little broadcast whenever you want. You can share it with friends and just find some breath every day, even letting the breath rise and fall, doing your holds. Peace begins with me. Rainbow relaxation. Choose something and stick to it, friends. This is a great time to get trained to teach yoga and mindfulness. Maybe you want to be trained to do this work. I have an online course you can take, or you can get trained another way. Find something that inspires you and do it daily. Practice, practice, practice. Thank you so much. I hope you feel a little bit better. It is such a pleasure again to be with you today. Take care of yourself and another. Namaste, friends. Feel good. I'll see you soon. Thank you.